What is up? And I am Randy, and we just got a new structure deck announced today, and it is structure deck Revolver. So this is really cool. I say if you don't know who Revolver is, he's the guy. He's basically the SA guy in SA Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains who uses the Boral like load and Boral guard and Boral like stuff like that. So let's just get onto this because there's a bunch of really cool cards that I am really interested in, especially one specific Link monster, which you could see right there on the front. But let's just go down. Okay, we have the box art, which is cool. That's OCG art. I mean, it's just awesome as always. So we have this guy. It's a fusion. It's Boral Load Furious Dragon. It takes two level dark. It's a level dark fusion effect monster, 3,000 and 2,500 effect, and it only takes two dark dragon monsters. Two dark dragon monsters, so it's very generic when it comes to that aspect. I mean, it's, yeah, still, but you only use this effect of each card's name once per turn. Quick effect. You can target one monster you control and one target your, say, card your opponent controls, destroy them. So it's a one-for-one trade. It's like Share the Pain, pretty much. It's not that bad. Pretty cool. Then number 2, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one dark Link monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster, but it cannot activate its effects this turn. So it has a way to reoccur your Link resources while it's in the graveyard, even if like something happens to it or whatnot. So that's cool. So it's a Share the Pain with a basically a reborn for your Link monsters while in your graveyard. So it's a float back effect for your Link monsters, which is pretty cool. So not bad, not bad. Next, we have this guy. It is Thorn Boral Dragon. It's a Link 2 Dark Dragon Link effect monster. 2,000, say not 2,000, but 1,000 attack. Pretty cool. It has a bottom left and a bottom Link arrows. Pretty cool. It takes two Dragon monsters, including a Rocket monster, so it's exclusive to the Rocket archetype. You can only use the card's effect once per turn. You can discard the one card, then target one face-up monster on the field. You can not special summon a Link 2 or lower monsters from your extra deck the rest of the turn. Also destroy that monsters. Then, if a destroyed monster was a Link monster, you can special summon Rocket monsters to the different names from your hand or graveyard up to that monster's Link rating. So basically, if you pop a Link 4 with this, you can swarm the field with 4 Link monsters. And because the restriction's only for Link 2 and lower, you can just flood the field with, let's say, Link 3s or 4s and just get your big Boral monsters on the field, which is pretty cool. Now we have this fusion. It's rapid triggered, quick play spell card. It's pretty much a fusion. You can only activate one card with this card's name. You fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by destroying monsters you control as fusion material, so you destroy them. The summon monster cannot attack except for attack monsters special summon from the extra deck. Also, it's unaffected by activated effects from any monster special from the extra deck except for its own. So it's a fusion for dark monsters that has protection. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh boy, now we got this thing. This thing is insane. This thing is insane. It's Topological Zerovoros. It's a Link 4 Dark Cybers Link effect monster with a 3,000 attack. Now, it has a top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. It's just like a little X right there. It's pretty cool. Art looks badass. You can now special monsters to extra monster zones this card points to. So that might look bad, but let's read on here. It gains 200 attack for each banish card. So every banish card, both you and an opponent, this thing will gain 200 attack points. So holy crap. If you make the right deck and you put this card in the right deck, this card can get a big beater. It's already 3k as it is, but you can just get it bigger if you want it. Potential OTK specials. But as we'll read on, let's just get this. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a Link monster points to, while this card is on the field, banish all cards on the field. And that's dope. That's pretty cool. So it fits in the topological aspect. I mean, topological Bomber Dragon blows up monsters. Say topological Transbania blows up back row. Topological Gumball Dragon just gets rid of your hand, because we know the hand loop that existed a few months back. Now we have one that just banishes outright all cards on the field, including yours. But it's cool because it helps out the fact, okay, obviously, it stops combo decks, because they can't make their big boards with the risk of banishing all their pieces on board, so they have to out this before they can go into their full combo, which makes them waste some of their resources, which is cool. But then Once returned during the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished by its own effect, it just comes back. So if it banishes itself, it just comes back. So it's multiple removal. Like, that's pretty cool. Like, that's just cool. I think this card has some potential. I mean, I really like it. It's cool. It kind of stops combo decks a little bit, but it's just cool. Like, I like that concept. Like, it's probably, in my opinion, one of the better topological cards. I mean, Gumbler was a complete asshole, and Bomber and Transbania are good in situational aspects. And this one, Zero Voros, will be good in just stopping combo-oriented decks, I think, or any other deck that uses Link summoning a lot. And it can punish decks that do that heavily, which is cool. But I don't know. I say leave your opinions down below. But this is the new structured deck that is scheduled for June. I think it's scheduled for June 22nd, I believe. I don't think the release date is actually up on this. No, it is not. But I believe it's sometime in June. I believe that's the OCG release. Don't quote me on it. But I don't know. Just tell me what you think about these new cards that are coming out. I think they're cool. But I say, hope you guys have an awesome day wherever. And wherever you're watching this. And until my next video, bye-bye.